think I'm live. I might be live. I think I'm live. Hey, Facebook family, it's Renee Chambers Lisiaga, and I am home. Got home late last night from Carmel Valley, California, where I was out there with the Andrea Green producing a children's musical called The Same Sky. So I'm up today, no jet lag, no crash yet, but I just wanted to come on live to say hello. We were way up in the mountains with like hardly any service, or we were low in the valley without any service. But Andrea and I did a show where I co-directed and choreographed a musical called The Same Sky, based on anti-bullying. It was amazing. We had over 200 children from the Salinas area. It was just incredible. The children learned the show in 5 days. I had some amazing dancers. I had some tap dancers as well, and my hip-hop guys. So I just wanted to send a quick shout out to Andrea Green for hiring me to come out to co-direct and choreograph this amazing musical. Thank you so much, Andrea. And also I wanted to send a shout out to Susan and all the teachers and the staff at WUSD at the school. Thank you for my card. They gave me a beautiful card and a gift card as well. Thank you so much. And a huge shout out to my students, all 210 of you. You are amazing. I am still looking at all of my letters. They sent a lot of drawings and things like that, which I thought was pretty amazing. Here's one of my guys. He said his favorite dance was the monkey. We had a blast. We did the dap, we did the floss, we did a whole bunch of really cool stuff. And some of my guys can even break dance. So here was one of my students, before, she said, before I came to teach how to dance. And there's her leg is a little higher now. So I was like, it was just amazing. I just being able to touch so many students and so many children all across the country in doing these musicals. It's like a We Love You, Miss Renee. I have a whole book, which is totally amazing. And once I get settled, and I literally got home at 12 midnight last night, and I started unpacking. And also, my family, my teens and my husband gave me these lovely flowers. I had flowers on the table late last night, and the house was cleaned. So I was a happy camper when Mama came home. So, I'd been gone for over 10 days. And it was just amazing to be able to be in California and to share my love of musical theater and dance with children all across the country, and working with Andrea Green with her musicals, which is amazing. So super excited because my husband, Peter, and I will be bringing on a workshop, yes, a webinar seminar with the business of show mixed in with branding by intention and by design for theater performers, whether you're pre-professional, professional, doesn't matter, singer, dancers, actors, choreographers, like such as myself that, continue to get hired on different projects, whether you're visual artists, graphic artists, fine artists, you want to put your artwork out there and you want to be able to work. This webinar is for you. Yes. So Peter's been super busy while I've been away in California putting up the show The Same Sky over the last 10 days. And now Mama's back home. And thank you all for the love on Instagram and my Facebook and my private students. Hello. I miss you all very much. My magical, amazing girls that had done shows at the Walnut with Matilda. Now we will be gearing up, yes, for them to book shows over the summer for my older students, my college students that are actually working in the theme parks. Congratulations, Hershey Park, Disney. I am so proud of all of you. You are booking a lot of work. Shout out to Giovanni. He's still out on the Bronx Tale National Tour. I don't even know where he is now. Maybe I don't know where you are, but hi. I don't know where he is, but he's doing his thing. Zach, I think he's getting ready to do another show, maybe at the Walnut or the Arden, or even Candlelight. But I know he's in major auditions and callbacks. And he's also another young man, that triple threat that I also mentor. So I am so super excited to bring this webinar to all of you. We did do a seminar a couple of years ago. We had people travel out to South Jersey to our karate school for the business of show, talking about marketing, talking about their audition techniques, what to audition with and for, vocal warm-ups, dance techniques, especially for those that are involved in musical theater and want to do more in theater, especially when you are booking and auditioning for shows that are regionally here, whether it be the Walnut Tree Theater or the Arden Theater or SALT Theater Performing Arts. Hey, Lauren. Hey, my SALT family out in Chester Springs. They are doing an amazing collaborative production with the Phoenix. I think it's called the Phoenix Theater, somewhere out there in Pottstown. But they are doing a special contract agreement to do a couple of plays they will be producing. So please check them out as well, too. Congratulations to those of you that just finished. I think you just finished Godspell at SALT. And I was just there last month, a month and a half ago, choreographing Hunchback of Notre Dame. And I was also their director for Cats. And we had a sold out production. And that was this past winter. So, you know me, that's my first love is musical theater, Broadway and all the regional shows that my husband and I toured in forever and ever and ever ago and traveled around the world and across the country. And now we are mentoring and coaching the next generation of talent. And as so many of my younger performers, like I would say my 10 to 13 or 14-year-olds have already booked shows at the Walnut Street, at the Arden, Paper Mill Playhouse. A couple of them have booked things up at the Goodspeed Opera House for the summer. So super proud of all of you. Continue to do your work. Continue to put the homework in. Yes, as you continue to book. And that's just on the musical theater side. Then we have students, and I have those that are out in California and in Chicago, down in Florida, that are doing more voiceover work, more print work, more TV and film work as well too, which is what I do now. I do more of that in New York with my agents. Hey, Rebecca. Hey, MSA. I love my agents. Oh, to my agents, because I'm also still a performer, I am back home. I will be reaching out to you the first thing tomorrow morning via email saying Renee is ready to be booked. Yes. So shout out goes to my agents, MSA, Rebecca Harrell, and all of those, Tony Selznick out in New York and LA. Thank you for all that you do for me as a performer, print, commercial, and TV on the East Coast. So thank you so very much for that. So I just wanted to make sure that I gave a shout out. I mean, I was literally off the grid. It was weird for like 8 or 9 days. We were up in the mountains. We stayed with friends of ours as well too. Shout out to Susan, all the teachers and the staff that made the production of The Same Sky amazing. Thank you for your hospitality, Susan, mwah, 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 and Susie, and all the other teachers that just welcomed us. It was just amazing. And also a great shout out to Steve and Leanne Choi for their hospitality and their support of the arts out in California. Cheers. Thank you so much for your warmth and your generosity and sharing your beautiful, lovely, lovely, gorgeous ranch way up in the mountains with us. So thank you. So now to get to what I really wanted to talk about today. Let's see somebody's saying hi to me. I don't know. Hi. Mama doesn't have her glasses on. Let me put my glasses on. Let's see who's here today. Connor and Anna. Hi. You guys are back in England, right? Hi, Connor and Anna. Hey. I'll wave to you, Kendall. I'm afraid. Okay, I think I just waved to you. Hi. So I don't want to knock down all of my stuff. But if for those of you, and this will be, I'm recording it live. Let me see. It's only 3 o'clock in California time. I'm starting to feel the jet lag. It's not even 6 o'clock yet on the East Coast, but I'm starting to feel like, oh yeah, I flew all day. I taught over 210 children a full musical in 6 days, which was amazing. I had such amazing talent. They were amazing. 4th and 5th graders, no, mind you. So bravo to all of you out there at the school. You know who I'm talking to. But what my husband and I will be bringing to you at the end of this month is an amazing webinar. He has been on our Performing Arts resource site. You can find that on Facebook. He has also been on we have the 10 Minutes to Success as well too for our young performers. and our performers that are pre-professional, professional, and that are in college, that we have been mentoring and coaching, whether it's physical mentoring and coaching or virtual mentoring and coaching. We have been reaching out to you. I also have a few of you that are out in the UK. Hello, Amy, that I do virtual coaching with as well, too. She's out in England. So hello, Amy, if you are watching on any of this, then hi, I'm saying hello to you as well, too. But what we will be talking about at our seminar, and Peter had spoken about 7 ways to market yourself. And I think it's like pretty incredible, some of the things he touched on yesterday, you know, as performers, as creatives, as talent, whether you're a musician or an artist or, you know, a graphic designer, or you know, are a costume designer, you do costumes and makeup. You know, we have to have something to sell. We have to have an online presence. Yes, get on that social media, you guys. Get on that Facebook Live and Instagram Live and Snapchat and Kitty Cat and all that. There's so much. There's so many websites, but I would strongly suggest continuing to use the power of social media. Facebook, important. I can't tell you how many times I've booked directly. This was without my agents, via LinkedIn. Yes, we will talk about that at our webinar as well too. More details of how to put yourselves out there as talent and just getting the content out there. If you as talent don't get the content out there, then we, right, people that want to book you, want to hire you. If I want to bring you out on a project or have you to be my assistant dance captain for the next project that I do, whether it's in California or Florida or the Bahamas, how am I going to know to hire you if I don't see you? If I can't figure out where your work is, you know, or what your body of work, where it lies. Yes, a website is super important, but you know, we don't need to get into many details about that. We will at our seminar and our webinar, and I do know that Peter has spoken to many of you about how to do your own reels, what a sizzle reel is, what a demo reel is, making YouTube work for you, getting those little video clips out. You know, hey, my name is Zach, and I'm a tap dancer, or I do this, or hey, my name is Rachel, I'm a B-girl from Philly, or hey, my name is Dominique. Yes, I'm calling you all out. These are all people that I have mentored and coached over the years that are professionals. They're continuing to seek work, but we need for you, the clients, my clients, the agents, they need to find out where you are, who you are, what you do, what you can do. Yes. So we will go into depth about that as well too, as far as having an online presence. Yes. The resumes, they're still super important. Your photos, still amazingly important. Yes. Resumes, website, if you have it, your reels, you need to get out there and put it up. Yes. Right now, a lot of the social media with the marketing, it's free. LinkedIn, free. You know, Snapchat, free. Instagram, free. Facebook, and that's one of my number one huge things. I love the Book of Face. Yes, I have thousands of people that follow me. We have 4 pages that we actually take care of and post information up for a lot of performers. So if you want to know what Renee's doing, and if you want me to hire you for one of my next gigs that I'm doing, whether it's TV or film or commercial or industrial shows, then I have to find you. I have to find you. Yes. So what I will end up doing after I'm live, I will go to, it's called Lisiaga Call. That's LICIAGA call.com. And what you will do is you will click on that link, and we have information. You'll put your name, your email, and questions that you may have about the business. Whether you're brand new and starting out, whether you've been in the business for a while, whether you just graduated college and you want to get more into musical theater, you want to get more connections, you want to audition more for TV or film in New York or even New Jersey or Pennsylvania, this webinar that we are doing in a few weeks is for you. We've got a lot of surprises. We've got a lot of surprise guests. My husband and I have been doing this for over 30 years professionally, starting out doing the regional shows and working for Disney, Hershey Park. That's where we met. And then doing the off-Broadway and the Broadway shows and the national tours of Starlight Express, Jesus Christ Superstar, Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, Ain't Misbehavin', Smokey Joe's Cafe in Europe. And we've done Dream Girls at the Prince Music Theater in Philadelphia, Evita at the Walnut Street Theater, the Apple Tree at the Goodspeed Opera House. My husband and I have worked together as performers for over 30 years. With that experience, my husband being in TV and film and movies, New York Undercover, The Last Airbender, he's done a lot of stunt work and TV and behind the scenes work. It's just been, we have had an amazingly blessed career to be able to have worked together for over 30 years together. Yes, and a lot of you know I'm in my 50s and I'm in the nifty bracket, and he's going toward the 60 bracket, but we have been doing this professionally all of our lives. We've lived in Germany, Switzerland, Japan. It's just been a blessing. We've been all over the world and back, but of course we're settled here in South Jersey, where my family is from, so that we could raise our children. We have 2 teenagers, and they're into movies, they're into music. Our son, BMX biking, art, fine art, karate, and all that jazz. So we are blessed actually to be able to be here right in our hub on the East Coast. I'm super close to Princeton when I have to go up to do a show there or choreograph, or up in Hamilton, super close to Philadelphia, 25, 30 minutes across the bridge, or if I have to shoot a commercial in Washington, D.C., super close, or Baltimore or Delaware when my husband and I shot for Children's DuPont Hospital. We were like maybe less than 2 hours, which was amazing. And of course, I take the train straight up to New York City when I have to get in the city under 2 hours for my agents for other shows and other things that I do. So I love the power of the social media, of Skype, of GoToMeeting, of Instagram Live, of the FaceTime, where we can connect one-on-one, whether it's private coaching, group coaching, auditioning. I'm getting a lot of my students ready for their big auditions that are coming up for the summer, a lot of the summer stock in musical theaters, regional theater, the cruise ships. There's tons of work on the cruise ships. Shout out to one of my dear friends and my brother from another mother, Ricky Whitfield, who is, I don't even know where you are, Ricky. He's either in China or Tampa, Florida, or setting up a new show, a new cruise ship for Norwegian. Robert Dean, who is the director for all the cruise ships out there. We did Starlight many moons ago. And now he's in a position where he hires a lot of dancers and singers for all of his cruise ships. As well, too, he knows Tony Selznick, who's my agent on the LA side with MSA, the founder, and Luann Madorma, who helps with Kenny Ortega and a whole bunch of people in LA that they're trying to, to book. To find new talent so that they can book them and hire them for these high-end cruise ship shows. I think Luann does stuff out in Vegas for the Cirque du Soleil, all the different shows, La Rev, and this. She's touring all across the country looking for talent. But guess what, talent? Guess what? I'm speaking to you. If you're not on social media and you don't have to do anything different, you can just sit here like I am and talk. Hi, my name is so-and-so. I'm Dominique, and I'm a jazz singer. And then just give us, 16 to 24 bars of your best jazz song. Or, hi, my name is Zach DeBevick, and I've worked at Candlelight Dinner Theater. I've done shows at the Walnut. I've understudied at the Arden Theater, and this is what I can do. And then you show them a little bit of a tap dance into a split or a double pirouette. But this is what this marketing, the social media marketing, and getting the talent out there. Because there's those of us that are looking. They are the Luann Madormas and the Kenny Ortegas and the Liz Imperios and the Tony Selznicks from Selznick and Associates from MSA that are looking for new, amazing talent. And the Ricky Whitfields, and the Robert Deans that are looking. And Paul. Hey, Paul Grosshart. Paul Hart. He's part of, where are you, Paul? I think he's with Stuart Whitley. He's an agent there, and they do they cast all the Broadway stuff that's coming out. So these were people that I worked with 20, 30 years ago in musical theater and national tours, traveling all over the world, and now they are executive directors, producers, writers, film, TV from LA to New York, on cruises and everywhere in between that are now hiring people. So, next generation, we need to know where you are. We need to know who you are, what you can do, how fabulous you are, and all it takes is your smartphone, right? getting in front of that smartphone, letting us know who you are, giving us your best 16 to 24 bar song, giving us your best monologue, giving us your best, whatever it is, tumble pass, right? Karate move, whatever it is, we need to make sure that we can find you. So we will definitely be speaking in depth, yes, at this seminar on the marketing piece. And also, gotta put my glasses back on so I can see my notes. My notes are right here. Also, different materials that you will need for different auditions. Yes? What are your talents? How do you make sure that you can, focus in on, this is who I am as a performer, or this is who I am as a writer, or this is who I am as a, whatever it may be. A young lady that comes to my mind is Amanda. She does special effects makeup, but she's also a dancer and a singer. So getting it out there, putting it out there, and the main number one thing is it has to be consistent. You have to be consistent. You can't put something up one day and then expect agents or expect clients to hire you. You need to be consistent, yes? So we will speak more in depth about the consistency as well, too. All right? Also, as creative people, whether you're a singer, a producer, songwriter, dancer, musical theater, it doesn't matter. We need to get creative on how we get everyone's attention. Yes? Everyone that wants to hire us. People that want to hire me. What do I do to get their attention, right? Besides twirling on the floor, I do my Music Mondays. I play the cajon. I learned how to play congas when I was out in California. So people are knowing, oh, well, Miss Renee, she's working on these skills and she's doing this and she's teaching that person. So even though I've done shows for over 30 plus years as a performer, I still work on my body. I still go, to my classes. I still go to my musical theater directors and I still go to my voice teachers to make sure that I am doing what I need to do so that when somebody calls me and says, Renee, we need a performer in New York tomorrow, go. And then I need you to fly to St. John to do a new children's musical in 5 days. Can you do it? Here's the script. Here's the music. I need you to choreograph. I need you to co-direct and go. Yes? So the most important thing is, am I ready? Yes? So when that opportunity comes up and when it happens, we are ready. So that also means as well, too, that we are continuing to condition ourselves. We are continuing to practice and honing our skills and our crafts, no matter whether we're beginners, intermediate, advanced, professional for 10, 20, 30 years, it doesn't matter. Yes? As I say, we got to keep it moving. We got to keep learning and growing or else we get stagnant. And then we don't have anything to offer anyone. Yes? So we will be speaking a lot about that as well too. Our vision. What's your vision? What is your vision? What is your goal? What are some of your goals? I met two young ladies that I coached, maybe it's been 3 years ago. Excuse me. Maybe it might have been 3 years ago with Actors, Models, and Talent for Christ. And these two young ladies, amazing dancers. They both dance with dance teams. Like one's a B-girl and one's in hip hop and that whole thing. And they travel around. They're winning all these awards and they're doing a great job. And I haven't seen them in a while. They're on Instagram a lot. But now they're coming back to Facebook because they're realizing that there's so many more people that are connected to Facebook as well. I would say cover all of your social media networks. If you post one on one thing, post it on everything so that we can find you. So there was a private casting in Philadelphia 2 weeks ago. And, I know the people that run it as well, the producers that were, behind it. And I had asked them if I could share this post because they were only picking certain dancers, certain models for this new clothing line, for this new product. I still can't talk about it yet, top secret. But I was able to reach out to them, and the clients, the producers that know me, gave them an appointment. And I met them there that night, that day, and we had so much fun catching up and talking. And I said, the two of you are amazing dancers. You're beautiful inside and out. You need to continue to make sure that you market yourself. I'm like, I can't find you. Where are you, boo? And we kind of giggled about it and laughed about it. But since then, the both of them have been up on their Facebook. They've been up on their Instagram. They've been, making sure that they stay active on LinkedIn and all of the other things that they are doing. Yes. And you all are the next generation. My 20, 23-year-olds with the Snapchat and everything. Make sure it's consistent so that we can find you. Yes. And make sure that those connections that you make with your teachers and your coaches, and if you've gone to a big, whether it's a dance convention or musical theater convention, whether it's smaller on the regional end or on the higher end out in LA or New York, you must make sure that you connect. Stay connected, please, to the people, to to your teachers. Send them an email. It's okay if they say, hey, keep in touch with me, and they give you their email or they give you their card or something and say, they really want for you to stay in touch. So you, as the talent, need to make sure, hi, Mr. So-and-so, or hi, I loved your dance convention. This is so-and-so from New Jersey or from Pennsylvania. Thank you so much for, teaching me. And then you're just open and honest with what you learned from that educator or from that mentor or from that master workshop. And then you know what? It's going to connect you even more. Send a photo or a picture if you can, because we get a lot of, it's like hundreds, if not thousands of students, yes, that are coming through these big conventions and whatever. But if you just take the time out to say thank you, that's an art form. It's beginning to be a lost art form, like this beautiful thank you card that I got from the teachers, the music teachers, and they signed it, We love that. We love cards. We love thank you emails. We really do. And the clients and the producers that I work with and for, they're always like, Renee, she was so great. She was such a sweet girl, or he was such a great guy. He had such, charisma. He was always on time. He showed up to his rehearsals, but he sent me or she sent me a thank you card or a thank you email for, even if you don't book the gig. It's not about booking the gig. Yes, we want the gig. We want to work. But it's about making and establishing that connection and networking together, so you're not just another number. Oh yeah, that was number 577 that was at the dance audition. But, oh, you know what? She didn't fit what I needed for this show, but she was really nice, very respectful. She said thank you. I want to work with that person in my next show. And that's what a lot of my friends that are on the other end, that are now producing and directing shows all over the world, not just in New York on Broadway, not just in LA, but, on the 7 seas as well, and all around the world, London and France and Germany. That's what they're looking for is, talent that's really super talented, that knows what they want, but that's respectful, that's organized, and that's thankful, and grateful that, wow, okay, I've done this show, or thank you so much for spending or taking the time out. It helps us, yes, as educators and mentors and professionals, those that are clients, those that are producers, casting directors. It's a really hard job. It really is. Your musical theater directors, your choreographers, your assistant choreographers, your assistant dance captains. It is long and tiring to be able to pull a show together with so many different personalities and so many different people that when we get a thank you, it's like, they got it. It just wasn't that you got to do a show or you got paid to do it. Now that's fierce. Let me tell you, that's awesome. But to have those forever ties, yes, because then that's what gets you the next show and the next show. My husband and I bounced from Andrew Lloyd Webber show to show to show to show to show, production to, but they would just call us. Like there was a point where we didn't even have to go into the final callback. Renee and Peter, we want you at Starlight in Germany. We know you just finished the national tour. We loved you. You were fabulous. Come out. All right, great. Thanks. Bye. And that's the only thing that we have. We have our talent, but we have our reputation, yes, and our name. So, what will your reputation be as a professional, whatever it is, artist, graphic designer, musician, singer, playwright, songwriter, director? What will that be? It's not just about your talent. The talent is super important, but it is your vision on where you want to go, what you want to do, the goals that you have, how you are going to achieve those goals. Yes, it has to be strategic. Yes, You have to be a man or a woman on a mission, as I say. Got to be on a mission. Yes, and once you find out that you're check marking off all of these things that you once thought were so hard, like, oh, I don't know, I have so many artists, oh, I don't, I'm just really not like good with business, and I don't understand my contracts, Miss Renee. Well, then you're going to have to understand the contracts. Do you know what I mean? It's okay. It's okay not to understand and not to know. That's what mentors are for. That's what coaches like me are for, that we've been there. And we know, and that we can walk you through it. We can talk you through it. So in our webinar, that's what we are going to do. We're going to walk you through, we're going to talk you through all of your questions, the questions that you may have about the business, whether you're brand new in the business, whether you're still in the business, whether you took a hiatus 10, 15 years and you want to come back into the business. That's what we are here for, is to encourage, to inspire, and to educate you on detailed things that we know that these agents want, the producers want, and the clients want. Why? Because most of them are our friends that we've had long, like over 35 years of friendships with and connections, and stayed connected and rooted, and now they're on the other end. So, now I may get a call. I have a great friend, Fred Talixon. He choreographs all the TV shows out in LA. He was in Starlight Express with us. He's done Cats. He's been directing and choreographing for over 25 years now in LA. And he watches everything I do. And I'm sure he scrolls and looks through my talent, of my dancers and singers. And okay, maybe Renee might have somebody that's ready for me to come out to LA. And I know that because I get a lot of, text messages. I get a lot of phone calls. I get a lot of private inbox messages. Hey, Renee, how's so-and-so? How's this person with their dancing skills? How's this person as a dance captain? Are they organized? Are they on time? Ricky Whitfield has called me so many times, yes, as he has tried to cast many different shows out there for Norwegian Cruise Lines. Wow. Yeah, he worked with Warren Carlisle on After Midnight. Daryl, a few of the people that I did Smokey Joe's Cafe with 20 years ago are out now doing their own shows. And it's that being that connected, and that it's a tight circle. It's a super tight circle. Many people don't believe that it is, but it's a super, super tight circle. And I tell this to all of my younger students now. If you want to be in that circle, if you get in that circle, we want to stay in that circle. We don't want to get kicked out of the circle. We want to stay in the circle. But having your vision, having your goals, writing them down, understanding what your talents are, what you can give. You have to have something to give. You have to have a talent that is ready. So what are you doing to prepare yourself for your talent? Are you in classes? Are you stretching? Are you learning more monologues? Are you building up on your vocal song book? That all of these things are so important. Are you trying to learn how to do a basic website with a landing page? Are you trying to splice and edit to the best of your ability, your demo reel or your sizzle reel? So we will be talking about all of this in our webinar and more, because I have right now, I just got home late last night, and at this time I had about 4 or 5 emails from clients of mine that have hired me out as the choreographer for some mini industrial shows up in New York that'll be happening in May, June, and July. And they've already asked me, Renee, we need some young, fresh, fabulous talent. Triple threats that can dance, sing, do a little hip hop, do a little tap. We want them tall, long, fabulous, and they need to be friendly, and they need to get the material learned within a shortened period of time. So I'm going through my little mind, my little file of facts, of, who can I call? Who can I bring into audition? Or maybe not even audition. Maybe I'm just going to call you and give you the job. So, it's so exciting. And I would rather be doing nothing else. So this is my calling, being able to mentor and coach and teach all that I was taught, and from all of my experience from the 30 plus years of my amazingly long, blessed career, that I can be able to give it to you is just amazing. And then being able to be at my lovely home with my lovely teens and my husband, enjoying my flowers. I'm smelling the flowers. It's just a blessing. So please, I will provide it on the link below. Go to LaCiagaHall.com, put your name and information in, any questions that you may have, anything. I mean, no question is too hard or too small or too trivial or too unimportant to ask. Yes, we don't know because we don't ask. Amen? Right? We don't understand or we don't know because we don't ask. I was always one of the ones that was like, oh, I got a question, because I really wanted to understand, the business of show and how things worked, and sitting under my mentors and learning from the best of the best. I mean, Arlene Phillips, Angela Weber himself, John Napier himself. It just blows my mind. Some of the amazing people that I've sat right underneath and learned from the best of the best in musical theater. Mercedes Ellington, Richard Parrison, Richard Stafford, some of the best choreographers and directors that are still doing shows right now. Chet Walker. I mean, it's just been a blessing. So if you want to continue to focus on what you need to do, yes, as a performer, whether it's a performing artist, fine artist, visual artist, if you want to take your projects and your things to the next level, yes, so that you can make money in this biz of show, then please, please, please fill out the information below. We are having a webinar in like a week and a half. I'm pumped, can't you tell? I'm still kind of like, woo! From the California Dreamin', all the water and the beautiful sunshine. It was gorgeous there. And it was a blessing for me to be able to do that as well, too, because I learned so many more things, met so many more friendly people and connections on the California and the LA side and the financial side and the business side, that it was just a blessing. It was a win-win for everyone involved. So please fill out the information. Christy Phillips, girl, where are you, boo? Dance by the river. We're supposed to be doing this production of this big show that you're doing. So I hope that you're well. I hope that your family's well. I haven't heard from you in a while. I should be hearing from you. Zach DeBevick, I should be hearing from you. And Noel. Let's see, who else? Dominique, I should be hearing from you. Rachel, Natasha, some of my ladies that did the Uptown Theater show with me. Megan, if you want to get to the next level, I know you guys are doing a lot of the smaller regional theater here, but there's so much more work out there for us to book and for us to do. So, and I'm super excited to be able to help you to reach your goals and your dreams. Okay, so take care, everybody. Mama's getting ready to say peace out, because I still have to unpack my bag from California. Oh, hi. There's a few other people saying hello to me. Hi, I don't know who you are, but So have a wonderful day, everyone. It's Renee signing off for the Performing Arts Resource Site for the 10 Minutes to Success. And what's our other page? Oh, our Rising Stars page. How could I forget our Rising Stars? And that's my younger ones. But some of my younger students, they've like booked Matilda at the Walnut already. Annie, a couple of them have done, one of them did a TV show up in New York. Let me tell you, my youngins, my 10 to 14-year-olds have been killing it. They've been slaying. So I love you all. I miss you. I miss my private students. I will see you next week, actually this weekend and next weekend. As I'm home, I'm back. So you will be getting coached. So make sure you're doing your homework. This is a shout out for my private students. Make sure you're doing your homework, because you know Mama Renee is going to come after you, right? Right? You know I'm going to come after you if you didn't do your homework while I was in California for the 10 days working with the other young, talented, gifted students, yes? So make sure you get your homework done, vocals done, monologues done, stretching done, tap routine done, jazz routine done, okay? And then we will have some fun. So take care, everybody. Have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you at the webinar. Bye-bye.